My wife's 12-year secret was revealed at her birthday party. For 12 years, I thought it was just one of her quirks. Whenever Can't Help Falling in Love came on the radio, Sarah would either quickly change the station or leave the room. If we were somewhere she couldn't escape, like a restaurant or a store, I'd watch her eyes fill with tears. She'd take deep breaths and pretend to be fine, but I knew she wasn't. I asked her about it once, early in our relationship. Bad memories, she said with a forced smile. Nothing important. I didn't push it. Everyone has songs that trigger something, right? I figured maybe an ex had used it as their song or something equally ordinary. Last month was Sarah's 35th birthday. I planned a surprise party with her friends and family. Her sister Megan flew in from Seattle. They hadn't seen each other in person for almost 3 years because of the pandemic and work schedules. The party was going great. Everyone was laughing, sharing stories, having a good time. Then Sarah's college roommate Emma got a little tipsy and decided to make a toast. "To the birthday girl," she said, raising her glass. "Who would have thought our little karaoke queen would grow up to be such a successful architect? Remember when you used to sing that Elvis song every chance you got?" The room went quiet. Sarah's face drained of color. She mumbled something about checking the food in the kitchen and practically ran out of the room. I followed her and found her gripping the counter, trying not to cry. "What was that about?" I asked gently. "What Elvis song?" "It's nothing," she insisted. "Just Emma being drunk and remembering things wrong." But later that night, after everyone had gone home, I found Megan sitting alone on our back porch. She looked up at me with this expression I couldn't read. "You don't know about the singing thing, do you?" she asked. "What singing thing?" Megan sighed. "Sarah made me promise never to tell you, but it's been 12 years, and I think she needs to let this go." According to Megan, Sarah had been something of a musical prodigy as a teenager. Not professionally, but she had this remarkable voice that could silence a room. Her signature song was "Can't Help Falling in Love." She'd performed it at talent shows, family gatherings, even sang it at their grandparents' 50th anniversary. "So why would that make her cry now?" I asked, confused. Megan's eyes welled up. "Because of what happened at Dad's funeral. Their father had died suddenly when Sarah was 19. Heart attack in his sleep. At the funeral, Sarah had promised to sing his favorite song, Can't Help Falling in Love, as a final goodbye. But when she stood up in front of everyone, grief overwhelmed her. Her voice cracked. She forgot the lyrics. She froze completely. People were uncomfortable," Megan explained. "Some relatives whispered. Our mom tried to help her, but Sarah just ran out. She was absolutely devastated. She felt she'd failed Dad in his final moment. She never sang again after that. Not even in the shower. Not even happy birthday. Nothing." I sat there stunned. My wife, who hummed when she cooked, who listened to music constantly, who played piano for our daughter, had given up her own voice because of one painful moment. The next morning, I found Sarah drinking coffee on the porch swing. I sat beside her and took her hand. "Megan told me," I said softly, "about the song, about your dad's funeral." Sarah froze. Then her shoulders slumped. I was so embarrassed, so heartbroken. I couldn't give him that one last thing. "But that's not what he would have wanted, is it? For you to punish yourself forever?" Tears streamed down her face. "I just can't anymore. Every time I hear that song, I'm back there, failing him all over again." "You didn't fail him, Sarah. Grief overwhelmed you. That's all." We sat quietly for a while. Then I pulled out my phone and found the song. Her body tensed as the first note played. "Dance with me," I whispered. She shook her head, but I stood and held out my hand. Reluctantly, she took it. We swayed slowly on the porch as Elvis sang about falling in love. I felt her tears on my shoulder. "Sing with me," I said. "Just a line, just for us." "I can't," she whispered. "Yes, you can." And then, so quietly I could barely hear it, Sarah sang the last line of the chorus. Her voice was rusty from disuse, but still beautiful, still hers. Now every Sunday morning, we dance in the kitchen to that song. She sings a little more each time. Healing happens slowly, but it happens.